Neoclassical economics. Neoclassical economics is an approach to economics in which the production, consumption and valuation or pricing of goods and services are observed as driven by the supply and demand model. According to this line of thought, the value of a good or service is determined through a hypothetical maximization of utility by income constrained individuals and of profits by reserving production goods and employing available information and factor of production. This approach has often been justified by appealing to rational choice theory, a theory that has come under considerable question in recent years. Neoclassical economics historically dominated microeconomics and, together with Keynesian economics, formed the neoclassical synthesis which dominates mainstream economics as neo-Keynesian economics. It competes with new Keynesian economics as new classical macroeconomics is explaining macroeconomics phenomena from the jungle when it was identified as having become a part of the new neoclassical synthesis along with new Keynesianism. There have been many critiques of neoclassical economics, a number of which have been incorporated into newer version of neoclassical theory. While some remain distinct fields, classification. The term was originally introduced by Torstenson Veblen in his article Preconception of Economics Gen-Z, in which he relates marginalis in the tradition of Alfred Marshall et al. To those on the Australian school. No attempt will here be made even to pass a verdict on the relative claims of the rejectness two or three main schools of theory. Beyond the somewhat obvious finding that, for the purpose in hand, the so-called Austrian school is clearly distinguishable from the neoclassical. Unless it be in the different distribution of emphasis, the divergency between the modernist classical views on the one hand and the historical and Marxist school on the other hand is whether so much true and then as to bear out a consideration of the postulates of the latter under the same head of inquiry with the former. It was later used by John Hicks, George Steiger, and others to include the work of Carl Menger, William Stanley Jevons, Leon Wallace, John Batchcock, and many others. Today, it is usually used to refer to mainstream economies, although it has also been used as an umbrella terms encompassing a number of other terms of thought out, notably excluding institutional economics, various historical schools of economics, and Marxian economics. In addition to various other heterodox approaches to economics. Neoclassical economics is characterized by several assumptions common to many schools of economics throughout. There is not a complete agreement on what is meant by neoclassical economics, and the result is a wide range of neoclassical approaches to various problem areas and domains, ranging from neoclassical theories of Plato to neoclassical theories of demographic science. Theory, assumption, and objective. It was explored by A. Roy Wendrup that neoclassical economics rests on three assumptions.